All right, guys, welcome to Business Office, our summer school session. Notice right off the bat, the disclosure I've delivered is actually the standard Valley Summer School disclosure. I've changed it a little bit, added my own information, my contact information. I'm not particularly sure we need too much contact information because running through Canvas, you can just throw me a message through the inbox anytime you want. You should keep in mind that the inbox messages that are sent to me come directly to my email as well. So they go in the inbox and they go in my Jordan School District email, which means that the email part of it actually comes to my cell phone. So if you throw a message in the inbox, it ends up in the inbox, it ends up in the email, which also ends up on my cell phone. That's probably the best, fastest, but the best way to get a hold of me, period. All right, so if you've got questions, throw them in there. This session of Business Office, we're going to cover some computer history, computer ethics, copyright basics, which are going to include Creative Commons, kind of a fairly new way of thinking about copyright. Anyways, some interesting stuff there. We're going to go into some word processing basics, got a couple of assignments there, shouldn't be any big deal. And then going to end the whole thing with some business letters. All right, so it should be pretty easy. For the summer school session, everything is in Canvas and Google Docs, so we don't need Microsoft Office. Normally this class would be covering Microsoft Office, but in this case, it's all going to be done in Google Docs. Now, remember, I'm going to say this probably more than once. When you're working on your computer, laptop, Chromebook, whatever it is you're working on, you need to make sure that you are logged into Google Docs, like in another tab or something, with your district student email. That's the email they gave you that ends with my.jordandistrict.org. All right. Canvas and Google are designed to link together, but that link does not work if you're not logged into both places with the same credentials, the same username, password. That will save you a lot of headaches, a lot of problems. Make sure you're signed in to Google Docs in a different tab with your at my.jordandistrict.org email, and then roll over to Canvas, log in. Everything should link up just fine. Should all work great. Okay. You shouldn't have to share items with me. You shouldn't have to email them to me. You shouldn't have to ask for permissions or nothing. It should all just work because the two systems are linked. Okay. All graded work for this class is going to be in Canvas under the Assignments tab. I've also set that in our class as your homepage, so you really shouldn't need to even go looking for it. There's nothing under modules. In fact, I think I turned modules off. There's no discussions. I do expect you to read the announcements that I post if I do post any. So all the graded work is just going to be right in the list. It's best to do the assignments in the order they're listed. Okay, do you have to? No, but they'll probably make more sense if you do. Okay, each assignment has in parentheses after the name of the assignment which day or days of the summer school session I would expect you to be working on those assignments. I can't guarantee you that the due dates are perfectly accurate, but the day 1, day 2, day 3, you'll see it when you get in there. That's exactly when you should be working on stuff. Can you work ahead? Yes. Is there a penalty for getting stuff turned in late? No. But please don't wait till the last week to try to crank stuff out. Students try that all the time. They usually end up disappointed. I want everybody to pass. Stay on top of it. Canvas does have a grade book, but I need to sync the gradebook assignments with Skyward, another partnership there. Canvas works with Skyward. So when I sync those grades, which I have to do manually, but I synchronize those, and those grades move over to Skyward. Skyward is the official grade, not Canvas. Keep that in mind. There is a gradebook in Canvas. You can check it to see what scores you got on assignments. Those are okay. But the final grade, if you want to know what that is, you got to go over to Skyward. You should be checking Skyward at least once a week, because if there's a problem there, something's not working, something's not syncing, I'm probably not going to know. I don't see your grade in Skyward. I see my gradebook. So unless I'm really looking for it, I wouldn't know. And if it's a mistake that I made, why would I be looking for it? All right. Check your Skyward at least once a week, maybe even more often If you find things that don't make sense, go to the Canvas inbox, shoot me a message. One more time, please follow the directions for submitting an assignment through Canvas. I am not grading assignments that come in my email because my email and Canvas are not designed to link together, which means I won't have any proof that you did the work for Canvas and Skyward. See those link? My email doesn't link to that. Not in that way anyways. Follow the directions, figure out how to submit stuff. I've been doing this a while. It works great. If it's not working for you, go back to the directions, figure out what you're doing wrong. If you still can't figure it out, shoot me a message in the inbox. Everything needs to stay in Google Canvas as much as possible. You shouldn't have to share your docs with me. You shouldn't have to email them to me. You should not have to ask for permissions. If you're logged in correctly and you're following the directions, everything should line up perfectly. All right? Glad to have everybody here. I'm stoked to have a really good session. This should be pretty easy for people. It's not meant to be confusing. It's not meant to be hard. It just takes a little bit of work, and you'll have the credit you need, and we will be done. Sound good? Thanks for watching.